My name is Patrick Chukwuemeka, also known as Ceepato. I'm a Nigerian musician, a songwriter, my performer. I've been into music for over a decade now, and I started music professionally by 2005. Since then, I've released a couple of singles, and last year, 2017, I released my first album titled Lifted. But recently, that is not what we're talking about now. We're talking about a single I just released that is titled Passover. Passover is an Afro-pop song. It's meant to motivate people. The meaning of Passover, actually, the concept is anything you don't like in your life, just tell it to Passover. Like the chorus will say, poverty Passover me, Passover. Sickness Passover, barrenness Passover, any negativity Passover. In Africa we have a way of writing our own songs. Our songs not always about party, but there is always we try to pass a message. We try to address a particular situation that affects people's life, and that is what I believe that music is all about. Because as a musician, we are messengers, we are prophets. We are meant to address people's situation, entertain them. We are meant to talk about things that are supposed to be, trying to make things that are supposed to be ambiguous, trying to make it light. We address the situations that are supposed to be causing disaster. We address in a way that it will look simple, and that's why they call us entertainers. Entertainment generally has done so well in Africa, especially in Nigeria, which is my own country, because a lot of youth have done so well in entertainment. When you talk about the movies, talk about comedy industry, you talk about music, and so many aspects of entertainment. Entertainment, it carries a lot of things. It has a lot of departments, if I may say. African music is special because it's not just about shake your body and dance and wine and all of that, but it's about message. And again, African music has done so well in projecting African culture to the world. Like somebody like me, I believe in Africa. I believe in my culture. Even though I'm a real Christian, but I believe in my culture because there's nothing wrong in culture. You can see what I'm putting on. It has to do with my culture. That is the attire of my people as a person that comes from the eastern part of Nigeria, the Igbo sect. This is my culture. I believe so much in it. But I'm not a tribalistic person to say. African music has done so well, projecting the African culture, putting smiles on the faces of people, easing the stress that our bad leadership has caused us, because I must say that number one problem I have in Africa is bad leadership. If Africans are to have good leaders, believe me, my brother, we are blessed. So African music has done so much in projecting Africa to the world in light way.
How can African music help promote our lives?
African music can help to promote African culture or project Africa to the world positively by, in fact, I would say the responsibility lies much on we musicians. It's high time we begin to write songs that has meaning, songs that relate to situations around us, songs that addresses a particular issue, and not just party songs, dancehall, and all of that. All those ones are necessary, but they will say there is time for everything. There is time to party, there is time to mourn, there is time to cry, there is time to rejoice, there is time to advise, there is time to gather and discuss. So I will talk to my fellow musicians in Africa that it's high time we begin to write songs that address situations around us. In as much as we are doing the party songs and all of that, let's not forget the other side of music, because music is not a one-sided affair. So African music We project Africa to the world in a very positive way by we the Africans and staying true to our culture. Don't imitate what they do in the West, don't imitate what they do in America, what they do in the Caribbean, because we are all different people. Even though that, yes, I know, I believe in oneness of the whole human race, but the thing is that we come from different sections. What is obtainable in America is always obtainable in Nigeria. So you cannot rap like an American and expect an average African man to understand and enjoy what you are saying. It is not. It's not possible. There's an American way of doing things. There's an African way of doing things. So let's not drop that our culture, because by so doing, we are selling off our value and our culture. Definitely, that's what I'm talking about. Because our culture is exportable, if I might use that language. We have Africa. Africa has rich heritage. And music in Africa. Okay, for instance, if you talk about musical instruments, Africa has a lot of musical instruments. And the African way of playing this instrument or mixing this whole instrument together is different from the way Americans. When you listen to an American hip hop song and you listen to a Nigerian hip hop song, you understand what I'm talking about. And I thank God that now the whole world is beginning to listen to Nigerian music, to African music generally. We have a lot of them that are doing so well. Those that are foreigners for us that we are looking up to, and we believe God that we even do much better by the grace of God. I don't think that everything has to be done by the musicians themselves. Having the talent and having the courage to build that talent into a career, the musician himself has done enough, has done a lot, even though not enough. But then our government has to invest into entertainment if they want to, or if they must start to generate revenue from entertainment, music in particular. Because music is capital intensive, entertainment is capital intensive. The equipment that is being used all over the world now, of course, my brother, you understand that is not something that somebody who is struggling can afford. So I think it's high time that the Nigerian government, the African government, recognizes entertainment sector and begin to invest in it, because there is huge revenue to be scooped from that area. By the special grace of God, I know that music is my calling, and the kind of songs that come to me, they are not. Some of the songs I don't struggle to get them. They will just drop in my spirit, and I'll begin to write them. I see music as a tool to touch life, like I said in the beginning. And I am into music business not just to make money. In fact, making money is just a result of what I do. My main reason for being into music is to be a voice. To be a voice in my generation, and to be a voice even in the next generation. To address situations. I'm going to use my music to address situations, encourage the ones that need to be encouraged, speak against those that need to be spoken against, without fear or favor or anything. That is the kind of musician I believe to be, because I believe that God who calls me, or who gives me this gift for a purpose, and that purpose is to better my generation, is to better where I'm coming from, which is Nigeria, which is Africa.